FreeMMOStation.com.
What's up? My name's Eskimo, and I'm going to be recording a video here for, well, to talk about a new game that came out. It's called HeroWarz, and it looks pretty awesome, not going to lie. I did get to check out, I'm pretty sure it's in closed beta right now. I think the closed beta may actually be closed. But I did get to check out a decent portion of the game, and I just wanted to share my opinion on a little review, if you might say, because I thought it was a pretty fun game. And right now I'm just kind of looking at the classes and, well, the characters. There are, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 characters. You do have like the fan service-ish looking kind of female thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks little, but you know how that's going. Then you got the girl with the titties half hanging out, but you know, boobs sell. They do. They really do. So that's cool. But she's got a gun, so that's pretty cool. Then you just got this dude who just looks amazing for no absolute reason. I don't know why they just made him look kind of badass, but hey, not even going to question it. So yeah, you got that. There's things called illustrations at the bottom, and I'm guessing maybe that's, you can get that armor at some point in the game or something like that. Then we move on to what looks like kind of like a samurai guy. He looks really weird. Like, I'm not sure why he doesn't have a shirt on right there, but, you know, he's going to do him, so it's whatever. This guy really doesn't have a shirt on either. And he looks pretty cool. He looks more like a tanky type person. So you got like a tanky-looking person, your samurai dude who's going to be quick, dual sword guy who's probably also going to be quick. I'm guessing the gun girl is like a ranged fighter, and I'm not sure what the little blue-haired chick is, but there's no telling. There's no telling. It all looks fun, though, based on from what I'd seen so far. I really enjoyed the game. I think I'm probably going to put a decent amount of time into it when it actually comes on. It reminds me of a couple of other games from what I've played so far. Kind of like a, I want to say kind of like L-Sword, if anyone's played L-Sword. I wouldn't say maybe based on like the actual gameplay L-Sword wise. Maybe like, I mean, abilities and stuff, sort of, yes. But like in the actual sense, no. Because, you know, L-Sword's from like a side point of view type thing, like a side-scrolling type game. And, this one's not really. It's kind of more like a Diablo-esque type thing. But the characters and the abilities and stuff like that remind me of L-Sword. So it's something I thought was really neat. I kind of like the stuff. I feel like the combat's pretty damn engaging. I'm not gonna lie. For it to be kind of like a, not really the greatest graphical type game, because it's more like a kind of like an anime-esque style game. It's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. The abilities you get are really cool. The story seems like it would be a pretty good story. You can choose between how you want to move. Like, I think that's a really cool thing. Not really a lot of games give you those kind of options. I think it's neat that you can simply go straight into the game, and you can either move with WASD for people that, you know, play a lot of games on the computer, obviously, or you can click around for people that would just prefer to click where you want to go. Me personally, I like the WASD because then it binds your abilities to the mouse buttons. Well, not your abilities, but your basic attack and stuff like that. It binds it to the mouse buttons, which just makes things easier to move WASD and smack shit with, you know, clicker. So it's all good. The clicker, yeah, that's what we call it back in my day. I'm not actually that old. I'm really not. Anyways, it's pretty good. So basically, like, what I'm doing right now is just running through the beginning area, which is more or less the tutorial, just showing you how to fight, getting all that stuff done. But for the most part, like I said, as far as this game goes, I probably will play a lot more of it when it comes out, simply because it's such a fun game. Like I said, it's like an anime Diablo. Just imagine that, an anime Diablo. It just sounds amazing when I think about it, because I really like Diablo, like the hack and slash like element of Diablo, but they can get repetitive, so I would like to get to play the game all the way through, maybe to the end game of some sort, and see how that works. Not really sure, because obviously it's closed beta. I think it's done, and I did only get to play a good, I don't know what, like hour and a half, 2.5 hours of it, maybe roughly something like that. So I'm not really sure what end game is going to look like in this game. Like, you know, is it just going to be kind of like Diablo, where you get to the end of the game, then you do a bunch of like the Nephilim rifts and stuff like that, where you just keep doing that over and over and over and over and over and over and blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know if that's how it's going to be, or they're going to be like raids and stuff like that, like, you know, or just you get a bunch of your buddies together and you go do dungeons, or, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be more of an MMO feel to it, as in when you're playing the game, you're running around a town, there's a bunch of other people, or is it going to be Diablo's, for instance, where, you know, you just invite people when you go do dungeons or rifts, or, you know, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Stuff like that. Like, that's something I would like to see. I would love to see. The skill tree is pretty straightforward. Like, you get your active skills, your passive skills. Obviously, for those of you who don't know what passive is, those are things that are active always. Like, if you have a passive skill that says you gain 3 HP back per auto attack you do, then every time you auto attack, you're going to gain 3 HP back. It's never going to go anywhere. Your active abilities are obviously the abilities that are going to go on your ability bar. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some customization to the ability bar right now. It's a really basic looking game. I think that's what I like about it. Like, a lot of games these days try and go all out and are a little over the top with some of the things they do. And that's one thing I don't like about certain games. It's just like some games have too much, and it kind of kills you. Like, if the interface is too heavy, too clunky when you first start, it kind of turns you off. Maybe not for everyone, but for people like me, it kind of turns me off the game, because it's like I'm trying to play the game, but I'm putting so much effort into trying to figure everything out that I really don't get to play the game and enjoy it. Whereas this game, you hop in, hey, you WASD this shit, you click this shit, you fight stuff, that's game. You do it or you die, that's it. That's all you do. It's no like, well, you're going to need to press WFTF5733182177527327321, click, 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 left click, right click, left click, right click, like you put in the damn GTA 5 code. Or GTA 5, I don't know if that even has codes. Like in GTA Grand Theft Auto 3 or, something like that. Putting in some kind of code for you to spawn some cars or shit. Like, it's too much. Like, games are like that. And, I mean, granted, I love games that have a lot of features. It's cool. But when they hit you with all this shit at the very beginning of the game, like, it's just confusing. Like, it should gradually progress, and not all games do that, but a lot of games these days are a bit too much. Just a bit too much. But I do love the simplicity of this game. It does not take away from the game, though. As you can see, the combat in this game is, like I said, Diablo style. It's pretty neat. Like, you're just running around slapping everything in sight. And it makes it really fun. Like, I honestly saw this game. Okay, this is what happened. I saw the game. It was like, alright, this game is probably not going to be that good. Like, I saw it, saw a preview, or I YouTubed it before I downloaded it, and was just trying to get a rough idea of the game. And I saw it, and I was like, man, I'm not going to like this video. This is going to suck. Okay, well, I was wrong, because I ended up playing this game, and I was only going to play, like an hour of it, so I could just, make a video on it, talk about it, all that good stuff. That did not happen, man. I sat down to play this game for a damn hour, and did not get up for like 4 hours, and did not even realize it had been 4 hours. That's how much I played this game. It turned out to be way better than I expected. Like, my expectations of this game were fairly minimal. Like, I wouldn't say I thought it was just going to be terrible, but I did not think it was going to be that enjoyable. It turned out to, like, completely blow my expectations out of the water, man. I actually really enjoyed this game, and I would totally play it again. And, so right now I'm just fighting a boss. I'm guessing at the end of each dungeon or map or whatever it would be called, you fight a little boss and you get stuff from the boss, or you get some armor, some weapons, things like that. However, there's one thing I do not like about this game that I don't like about a lot of games that actually really annoys me these days, is a lot of games are going the route where armor and weapons don't actually change your armor and weapons. Like, what game does that? Blade and Soul does that. I'm not a big fan of that. I hate it. The reason I mean, it's purely like a opinion thing. Like, it doesn't take away from gameplay. Like, in Blade and Soul, you can have just starting stuff forever. I mean, you get costumes as you progress, here and there, but I like the fact of, like, WoW or even RuneScape, I might talk about that game. If you get a new piece of armor and you put it on, you're like, man, I look so good in this armor, I love it. Whereas in Blade and Soul, like, it never changes. Or this game, when you get, I got a chest piece, I think, from this boss, actually, and it did not change what my character looked like at all. Like, he's still wearing his fucking half-open white t-shirt and his skinny jeans, and it didn't change. And I got 2 swords, actually, later on, and it did not change my swords either. My swords pretty much stayed the exact same, and I'm not okay with that. I think that kind of, it kills it a little, because, MMOs or even any kind of online multiplayer game, in reality, personalization is pretty key, in my opinion, because the more that someone can customize their character, it brings a sense of a level of individuality. I can't say that word, man. I can't say it. I'm struggling right now. I obviously didn't graduate from high school. I mean, I did, but it does not seem like it. Individuality. There we go. Skip that last part, because I obviously had a little brain fart there. Like I said, individuality is brought to the table when you have, elements that you can customize your character better. Like, you kill this boss and you get this This chest plate and the armor piece looks, oh man, that's gonna look so sick on my guy. I can't wait to tell Jerry about it when he gets on Discord tonight. I love that guy, by the way. Discord's great. You know, then they hop on and you're like, Jerry, just got this chest plate. Haven't even put it on yet, Jerry. Was waiting till you got on so we could look at the chest plate together. Then you put the chest plate on and Jerry's like, look, why are you lying to me, Tom? I don't see nothing on your character. You're still wearing the same white t-shirt and skinny jeans you've been wearing since I met you. And now Jerry doesn't want to talk to you anymore because he thinks you lied. Well, yeah, that sucks because you got this cool chest plate, but your dude's still going to wear his white t-shirt that's half open with the skinny jeans. It sucks, man. It does. It sucks. So that's why I think games that as you progress and you get new armor and it lets you, you know, it shows you the armor, shows on your character, the weapons show. It's so good, man. It makes the game so much more fun because let's say you're level 30 and you meet another level 30, but you play the game better, you're doing better, and you got more money and he has no money, or you've killed this boss, he hasn't killed this boss. You're going to notice a difference in the armor. It's going to show the difference between the players. Or, you know, maybe it'll show the difference in style. Maybe there's 6 sets of armor at that level, and they're all really good and have their benefits, but you're more of a go in and destroy everything type of guy, and he's more of a hang back from the back, and or hang back in the back, not hang back from the back, obviously, damn it. Hang back in the back and, you know, just do the damage, but, you know, of some sort. Maybe you're both a ranged DPS type person, but you like to play more aggressively, and he likes to hang back. And you've got the aggressive armor, and you've got the, you know, the armor will show. Like, the armor would show the difference in the players, the playstyles, the characters, all that good stuff. But in a game like this, you really don't notice that, except you'll notice. See, that's where they get you, though. Like, Blade and Soul, I don't know how that works. I didn't really play a whole lot of Blade and Soul. But I'm guaranteeing, like, the way to get costumes in this game is more or less to probably buy them in a cash shop. So, the reason for that, obviously everyone can tell you why they would do that, is to get you to, you know, microtransactions. And that's how games like this make so much money. And because somebody's going to be like, man, I look like the exact same person as that guy over there, and I don't like that. Oh, I can spend $5 and buy this sick-ass costume and this weapon override? I'm going to do it. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, that was just a little, just want to give a little quick review on the game. I thought it was a really good game, especially for it to be a free game. Even if it was to buy, if it's not that expensive, I'd say $15. I'd probably buy it. It's looks like it's going to be a really long game. Like, there's going to be a lot of levels in it. You can level up pretty fast. I got level 6 pretty quick, so I'm imagining like leveling up is going to be a very quick experience, but there's probably a lot of levels in this game. So it's going to be really probably a lot of gameplay, and I think it's you know, it's worth a shot. It's definitely going to be worth a shot when it comes out, so definitely give it a try. And that's really all there is to it, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, feel free to, you know, let me know. Tell me how much you hate me. That's always a possibility. And anyways, have a great day, and enjoy your night, and or morning, and or thing.